Today has been emotional. Oh my god, that's I think we've leveled up. We've leveled up today, either through talent or stupidity, one way or the other. Hello everybody. You can hear it in the background. I'm back on Salisbury Plain today, and it's a beautiful sunny day, but it's been raining for a few days. So I've come down from Kent this morning to have another little blast around for bits of fun. And I'm now somewhere on the top of it in the Shrewton area, I guess, and there's a Merlin flying around doing autos and tactical landings and all. Oh, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. As a heli pilot myself, I do wish I could get hold of one of those and go and have a go. But yeah, so I was just planning to do the Trans-Euro Trail today. So by the time we're watching this bit, I've already kind of done about 45 minutes worth. And oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see if I can show you. Have a look. Such an incredible machine. When you can combine my two favourite things, helicopters and motorbike riding, three favourite things, and the countryside. Ah, what a day. What a fucking day. It's not raining, it's blue sky, but it has been raining. So back to what I was saying before. There'll be a montage of bits coming up of muddy, watery puddles, which I don't know where my balls have come from today, but I just sort of looked and thought, oh, I'm 10 minutes into my journey here on the first byway past Stonehenge. And I thought, oh god, that's a huge puddle for me. That's a big. I don't know if I can do that. It's got trout. I don't know how deep it is. And then my brain just went, fuck you, get on with it. So we jumped on it. Got the F900, which is looking suitably filthy. Bless it. Oh, what? But talk about the tool for the job. Hey, look. It's got my sticker on it. I've also got some like iridescent ones now, so like fancy shiny ones. Fuck knows why, but. Thought we'd just embrace the fun side of the digital world. So yeah, then ended up on a bit of a trail, much like this, but with just enormous puddles all over it. And I just went through it, and I thought, oh, that'll be the first one done. Happy days. And then there was another, and then there was another, and then there was another. I got a bit giggly scared, as I normally do, and just kind of went for it. Just wait back a little bit, just look forward and go. Got very muddy, and then one of them, it started off for a shallow, and then the front end just nosedived into this hole in the middle of it. I mean, survived. So there we go. All went well. But so far, it has been a day of muddy puddles. In fact, at this point, I might just cut in, and we'll do a little montage of all the puddles I've been through just this morning. So here we are. This is this morning's mess. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just why? Just why? Oh, fucking brilliant! Alright, fuck it, we're going for it. Oh, God. Oh my god. Oh, so this is a long one. Let's just... Oh my god. Ah. Oh, it's foggy, it's dewy. Ah. Oh god, there's more. Okay. Oh god, there's more. Just look and go. Pick a line. Oh my god, I fell into that one! What in the pissing fucking hell's name is this? Oh. Yeah, fun. Really enjoyed that. That was good fun. I've also came across this really undulating road. I don't know how a track becomes essentially a pump track, you know, when you get when you get the push bikes on it. It's absolutely just up and down here. I swear I've inadvertently done quite a few little jumps today, and I'm not good enough for that, so I'm not pushing that one at all. The Lone Rider kit has remained attached to the bike, which I'm very pleased about. It hasn't sort of caught on anything, damaged anything. The back end of this bike does rattle quite a lot, and I think that's just to do with the chain, because the chain is quite a loose chain, hasn't it, on these big enduro bikes, which is fine. It is what it is. I think later on this afternoon I'll probably sit down for 10 minutes and give a run through of what I like and what I maybe don't like, if I can think of anything, on this bike so far, considering it's a bike I've known of for quite a while. But when I went and bought it, I was in a little bit of a sad place because my blessed 1250 was poorly and I wanted something I can go and do this on. Spoiler alert, it's fucking awesome. It's a cracking cracking machine. The confidence it's inspired me with to just bash around off-road is awesome. But anyway, more on that later. So when I was coming here today, I thought to myself, let's try and do something with it. So I downloaded the Trans-Euro Trail UK track a few weeks ago. So I've now got that up and running, and we're basically just following the Salisbury Plain section of the Trans-Euro Trail. Start having a go at it, because my plan would have been this year to try and cover up the UK sections of it. I think there's places that I won't be able to go with that, particularly my talent more than anything else. But so there we go. That is the day. It is. I don't have a watch on. I don't know what time it is. It's probably 11 o'clock, something like that. What time is it? It's almost midday. All right, cool. It is midday, and I've still got a lot of it to go. Got the Insta360 back up today, which is a camera I kind of semi-retired for a while because I wasn't really sure how it fits into my world. But yeah, Salisbury Plain Trans-Euro Trail. Let's crack on with it and see where the day takes us. Back on the Trans-Euro Trail bit now. Can I centre up this thing without it being an absolute arse? Pause. Resume. Alright, that does it. Grand stuff. Don't need that. Nice. So we're back on the Trans-Euro Trail now. Onwards to adventure. I didn't bother bringing the drone today. I'd organised to fly the drone here last Saturday, but then actually I never came here, so we're not gonna worry about that today. We're just gonna ride the tracks. I find the drone a faff. I mean, like I've said before, I enjoy my photography. Yeah, I like my photography side of things because I'm just so used to doing the video creation is still something I still have to force myself to do. So I like it to be as easy as possible. Kind of one of the reasons why I put the 360 camera back on. Although I still question its quality compared to something like the Osmo Action 6s. Alright, wow. Okay, that's a big one we don't have to go through, so I'm not going to go through it. But it's a very good catch-all. So I think having that catch-all ability is good for later on. My God, this suspension, you stick it in its off-road environment, is so noticeably good. I don't know why I try to compare, but you know, I can't help but draw conclusions and comparisons between this and the 1250 for what they're for. And the conclusion I've sort of come to is that they're the same bike with slightly differing specialties. So I think the 1250 is the big cart horse. It's to carry lots of distance and a bit more comfort, but it's a bit less happy in this environment. Not even that, not less happy, it's more of a beast to wield in an off-road environment, whereas this 900, particularly with this enduro pack with the suspension and all the rest of it, good God, it's like, oh wow, this is okay. Alright, let's just pick a line and go. Ah! It's go everywhere, do everything just the same, got the cruise control and all the good stuff, but it just feels a bit more. That wasn't a good idea. Oh, no, it feels like it's a bit more attuned to the off-road side, you know, a bit more off-road biased. How is... I guess this is what we were to expect. Oh, don't go in there, don't go in there. Oh. Balancing, Jim, balancing. Oh God, now we've got dry ruts. Fucking hell, we're getting everything today. Getting all the terrain. So yeah, it's a bit more... I'm much happier riding this in this kind of environment than perhaps the 1250. The suspension is much firmer in this. It's clearly much more tuned for this kind of off-road battering than the 1250 suspension. I find the big unit suspension a little bit softer. Oh, whoa, this is... Right, okay. We're not going to try and cross that. We'll go up here. You probably can't see the full extent of how sharp and deep that is. We're not going to try and cross that rut. Amazing. Crossing a road here. It's great training, this. Cross this rut here. That's not even so much of a rut as it is just a channel that's been carved by water. It's quite sharp in that respect. Can I get up there or can I not get up there? Maybe I can't get up there. Must be a way I can get up there. I wonder if they'll let me up. We'll go and ask the question. We'll ask the question. I don't know what road this is. It's up there, isn't it? I wonder if they'll let me go. Oh, can I go up there? Is that alright? Yeah. Cool. You get to a point where you think I don't actually want to fall off in front of all of them. Yeah, you get the plane which is covered in quite a lot of silt, which I discovered from when I was up here on the Himalayan before. But it's even with these dual sport tyres on, and the bike's quite heavy, it's quite willing to spit you off. So I don't like to cross those any kind of ruts at really acute angles. I'd rather set myself up for a much more perpendicular type of crossing. Whilst at all times remembering you're on your own, Jim, in the middle of nowhere. Well, I say nowhere, but nobody knows you're here. Oops. I've also, now that I know how to use it, I've never had a motorbike with a quick shift system that I've used quite so much. I find myself using it for the upshifts and the downshifts most of the time. Okay then. First gear, we'll figure this one out together, shall we? This is quite steep. It possibly doesn't look it, but this is quite steep. Alright, let's find a line that doesn't go through quite all of that shit. We'll go out to the... yeah, we'll go out to the left, I think. Let's not pull a brake in here. We'll come out this way. Again, it's not that I can't necessarily, it's a case of I don't want to end up in a pickle where I can't then get out of it. It's funny as well, because we've got a mixture today, a really big mixture in fact, of wet, slippery, crappy ruts, and also very dry, solid ruts, so both of which seem to present their own individual challenges. Yeah. That tank looks weirdly intact. Is that just parked there, or is that like a dead one? That looks like it might be intact. Okay, I have a weird feeling that one might be. Oh no, that's live. That's real. I think that's a person in that. Wow. That is so cool. Okay, that's actually alive and well, that one. There's a person in it. Wow. Mate, Salisbury playing during the week. What the fuck? Am I okay to go that way? Am I okay? Yeah? Yeah, that's fine, guys, no worries. We'll go a different way. Okay, so the tech actually goes up that way. But again, like if they're busy doing exercisey stuff, I don't want to get in the way and upset anyone. So we just won't go there. We're just going to cut out a short section of it then. Another one just sitting there. Right on the wrong way. This is I feel like there's a fucking gun barrel there pointing at me. And up there. I don't want to walk in front of him. There's just tanks everywhere. Goes up that way. This is a very weird feeling for me today. God, there's people and tanks everywhere here. I'm actually going around the edge of that wood. Holy shit, they are fucking everywhere. Right, I'm on the public right of way. They're everywhere, man. Like, so I've never really been here in the day, or during like the weekdays. Oh, it's weird. What a day. Yeah, we're having to slightly reassess the plan a little bit here. It's not really a huge bother, but this is the first time I think I've come to the plane during the week, and of course that's where the military be doing military things. So the gate's closed for this section, which the tech track goes through. So I'm going to have to kind of circumnavigate around, and my suspicion will be that the centre area range road will probably be closed, because if the guns are firing, I'm guessing that means the impact area is probably active. So I think what we'll do is head around. We're at Tills Head at the moment, so we're going to have to probably cut a lot of that out, go back to Tills Head, take the range road around, take the main road around Shrewton, kind of head back towards Lark Hill that way, which is fine. We can head back and almost head back to Amesbury. I must say, I'm a little bit grateful for a delayering. It's yeah, gets a bit wham a bit quick. You really do notice the reduction in fuel capacity on this compared to the big girl. Hello, old friend. How you been? Still shot to shit, I see. Can't think of a whole bunch of times in my life where I've been sitting atop a knackered out old tank near Salisbury racecourse, drinking coffee, which I've just spilt all over myself, listening to the guns going off on the ranges. I can see actually various little smoke trails coming from the ground, so I wonder if that's the impact. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I'm reaching a point where I'm quite happy with what we've done today. I mean, if it wasn't for that Trans-Euro Trail route I'd picked up off Tinternet, I wouldn't have, I don't think I've ever found those little trails I went on today, so they were quite interesting. Hey, let's have a look inside this tank. I'm guessing, hang on, if I spin this around, I can just show you stuff. This magnetising the microphone to the bottom is really cool. I'm guessing the gun barrel exploded at some point, which is why it's why it was left here to die, but what we got in here, let's have a look. There's plenty of places on tanks to pop your coffee down, that's for sure. I'm just going to shove the camera in and have a look around. Hopefully not drop it. There's the breech block, that's cool. Can't imagine it'd be particularly fun working in this environment. I don't know what type of tank it is, I don't know how long it's been here. I mean, it's got some well-defined tracking around it now, so I'm guessing it's been a while. There's another vehicle just over there, actually. But hey, how fun, with the guns in the distance. Goodbye, tanky. Love it. Right, so we're going to cross the racecourse, which I'm sure will be full of even more bloody mud. And it backs on itself. And yeah, we'll head towards generally the Tidworth direction. If the gates are open, that means I can, right? Sort of left the Tet again here. Straight on through quite a significant amount of shit, my goodness. Quite well chewed. Oh look, water. Sort of hoping there wouldn't be any more of that. I guess we're going through more water then. Didn't really want to, but sure, why not? Oh dear. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, baby. You didn't like that. I didn't really like that. Are you okay? Are you okay? Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I sort of thought you might have just inhaled water then, but clearly not. I think you may have inhaled water. Wow. Okay, that's enough water for today. That was a bit much. Okay. Ooh, fuck me. Whoa. Whoa, that one appeared. Oh, that one appeared out of nowhere. This is what I was sort of referring to earlier on, or if I didn't say it, I meant to say it. Where there's, you know, yeah, some people look at 105 horsepower and go, that's not very much, but when you're in this environment, having that amount of power unleashed when you're not ready for it is more than, it's just more than you could possibly need. So I think it's, you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful. Today has been emotional. Oh my god, that's I think we've leveled up. We've leveled up today, either through talent or stupidity, one way or the other. That's been look at the fucking state of it. That is an adventure bike that has been on an adventure today. Yeah. Salisbury Plain, man, it just never disappoints. I'm just currently near Tidworth by the tank training area. So the tank training area is over there. Yeah, just a cracking day. Just amazing. Ugh. Look at the state of this. I think it's safe to say that she has had quite the running in today. My poor lone rider bags, look at them. I think my number plate might need a wash. That's for sure. We're all done up here. Yeah, awesome. I'm liking these. I'm liking the motocross goggles. They are very cool. I'm also thoroughly enjoying this. I've mentioned it a few times, being able to stick the microphone of this camera onto the bottom of the camera. Isn't that cool? Oh, you've just got to come here. You've just got to do it. It's just amazing as a place to play. I think it might be a bit more fun with a couple of us doing it. So yeah, anybody fancies a day out in Salisbury Plain, or knows the plane better than me and wants to go out with me, let's fucking do it. Look at this place, man. Yeah. So we're probably 10 minutes ride from Tidworth now. I think it's kind of that way. So, pressure washer, bite to eat. I did bring food with me, but actually I can't be asked to cook or do anything with it this afternoon. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to head back home, I think. So, may check in again. If not, then what a day. What a day. I'm not going to bore you with the ride back home to London, because who the fuck wants to see that after the day we've had out here? I'm very interested to see how a lot of this footage has come out. Yeah, amazing. Right, onwards to the pressure washer.